Yeah,
So.
I don't know if this movie deserves a high quality audio sound anyway, so.
It's that time again. Time for the all-new Culture Cast, which begins right now.
Okay, welcome back everyone to the all new Culture Cast. I'm here with Mike and Corinne once again.
Hello.
They gave a suggestion for a holiday themed movie, and I think their goal is to break me.
We have hit it out of the park yet again.
But I remember when we first brought this up, you said if you thought the parade? What was that?
Fun in Balloon Land.
Fun in Balloon Land was bad, the worst movie ever. Then there's this other movie that's worse than that. And I'm going to disagree with that assessment that Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny was worse than Balloon Land.
Oh,
Balloons well, let's put this in perspective. This was not a good movie. But like Fun in Balloon Land had like 3 hours of it was this parade.
Yeah.
And parades are the absolute worst.
True.
At least this was like, what the hell is going on? Just gets weirder and weirder.
Well, that's what I mean by worse. I didn't necessarily mean by worse like, oh, this movie is terrible and horrible to watch. I mean, it's worse and it's a fever dream compared to the other one's just, I don't know what you would call it, but this one is just off the rails from minute one.
I think an interesting way to compare the two would be what company is funding it, each of them, and did they make the point of making their product look good? Which, if you go by that quality, I do feel like if you watch Fun in Balloon Land, like the whole thing is promoted by this company that makes balloons for parades. Like that's the whole thing. They made it. And so you watch that and you're like, all right, you have featured your balloons. I get it. I see them in a parade. I see them in some creepy basement play, whatever you're doing here. I've seen you attempt to make these like as if there's more than anything you can possibly do with them, which they're not. This was funded by Pirates World, this long defunct piece of shit amusement park in Florida. I do not wish that it was still around so that I could see it. Like I don't feel like it did a decent job in the least of showing an appealing park.
Well, the only part it shows of it is when the Ice Cream Bunny is driving around like a madman the last 10 minutes of the movie.
So I have a question.
Sorry, movie.
So there's two versions of this with inserts. There's one with Thumbelina. Is that what you saw?
No, I saw the Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, okay.
I did not realize that there were two.
Yeah.
Because like I watched this progressively over like 2 or 3 days, and not because I couldn't take it, just because like I was kind of just watching it when I could.
Yeah.
And like I was like live texting you guys like the first night, and I got about a half hour in, and like the movie just like I swear to God, I'm watching it. I look down at something, I come back, and I'm like, wait, I'm in a new movie. What just happened here?
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's supposed to be a story that Santa is telling to the children, apparently, to pass the time.
Yeah.
But the whole thing becomes so convoluted and ridiculous. At least with the Thumbelina one, which is one we usually see. I think I've seen the Jack and the Beanstalk one like once.
Yeah.
The Thumbelina takes place in the park-ish.
Like she's walking around the park.
It's actually still a really convoluted play within play. She is looking at dioramas, and it is being narrated by a character that's Thumbelina, and she becomes Thumbelina. So it's like a play within a play within a play.
Uh-huh.
The whole thing is so incredibly stupid. Like Santa's supposed to be retelling somebody, narrating a show to
Keep
someone.
in mind, Santa is telling the story to the kids.
So at least the Thumbelina one does feature this park a bit. I don't remember what the hell the point was to having the like Jack and the Beanstalk.
I don't either. I don't remember that one.
There was a lesson. I couldn't tell you what it is, but like after
don't go to Pirates World. That was the lesson.
Because like the Jack and the Beanstalk one has nothing to do. It's literally a straight up Jack and the Beanstalk story. Like I thought I read they took like another movie that someone actually did and just put it in there just to pad it out. But at least with the Thumbelina one, that makes more sense with the theme park element. of it. Like, okay, well, because like this, or like, because I remember you guys telling me that this movie had a it was there to promote a theme park, and I'm like, what is this theme park that's happening? What is, and then it doesn't show up to the end. Like, they did a bad job promoting this because they don't.
Oh, it's terrible. And they really don't show that much in Thumbelina
No,
either.
no.
Like, I still couldn't show you a pirate or any pirate type thing.
Well, that would just be ridiculous to add that to the movie.
Why is there an ice cream bunny? Like, obviously that, I'm guessing, is their mascot, the ice cream bunny. Would have been there.
I don't need.
The hell does that have to do with pirates?
I have no idea.
Maybe the guy in the gorilla suit can answer that, which you said was your father, so you could be.
Yeah. So watch it.
And it's very clear that they had animal safety on that movie.
Also, what's with the Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn?
Yeah! Why did they pop it up? They had nothing to it.
Another random part of the Pirates world? Because,
that's given this movie too much credit.
Those poor kids stranded on a canoe with a fucking rabid raccoon with a string around it. And it's just crawling all over the kids, and they're completely flipping out, and rightly so. The children are in so much danger. At one point, one of them's pulling a wild hog over to Santa, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't think that would fly today.
Oh. So much in this movie. So much danger. And I love it at the beginning when he's calling children to help him. One of them is holding a parasol type thing, like a big umbrella, and jumping off a roof. I'm like, whoa.
That was so bizarre. So Santa Claus crash lands because his reindeer screw you, I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And
not clear.
Yeah, but Santa can't leave his.
Can't leave his sleigh.
I need to muster up the energy for this. Santa can't leave his sleigh.
I think we broke him. I think this one did it. And we haven't even got to Neil Breen movies yet. Oh boy.
Santa can't leave his sleigh, despite the fact at the end of the movie he leaves his sleigh and his sleigh just magically disappears.
Yeah.
And so much of this movie was padded with the same dialogue again and again. Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Oh, I can't. It's so hot. So hot. So hot.
This predicament
so hot.
And him sweating through his pants, which is glorious to look at. But this is
I'd love to sit in on the meeting when they said let's make this video. Yeah, because and maybe if we ever went to this park, and what if there's a Defunct Land video on this park? There should be. Maybe I'll add some context about why there's Santa, why there's an ice cream bunny, why it's called Pirates World, and how all of that connect together. Because it's like they just said, I think that's what it's called. It's a YouTube channel that looks at old theme parks that have since gone by the wayside, and it kind of does a in-depth.
Oh, okay.
Not review, but hey, remember this? Or they did this, and this is why it worked, and blah 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 blah. I've not seen many of their videos, so I can't say that all of them are like that. But that's kind of the gist of it. So.
Okay. Yeah, I wished I knew more about the history of this movie. It just seems like a theme park wanted a movie made of their theme park, and they did a really piss poor job about it.
It's like they just, okay, here's a bunch of ideas. Throw darts. We'll incorporate this.
Yeah. And I know you like watching these pure, without the commentary and stuff. We do highly recommend checking out the Riff Tracks version because it's hilarious.
I probably will. I have no doubt they're hilarious. The main reason I don't like checking out the commentaries is I don't want it to like skew my perception on it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Like, if I watch it like just clear or clean, to like really see like what versus like the jokes and fear of repeating what they say. Like when we watched Samurai Cop, was it Samurai Cop?
Yeah, and Miami Connection.
And there were
Miami
parts that were cut out of the riff tracks that you'd seen, like sex scenes that were totally unnecessary. But it is weird to think that they were even in it originally. I'm like, what the hell was that? And like the hero and his girlfriend, not the girl that he ends up with at the end. I'm like, why would they shoehorn in a sex scene with her?
I know, and it's disturbing. There's sex scenes in this movie too. I guess that was cut out.
What? Are you just making a joke?
Bestiality.
Oh.
I wasn't sure. Raunchy
I mean,
stuff.
we watched the Riff Tracks version, so I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there's some NC-17 version we're unaware of.
And, you know, and those movies, like, held up, like, on their own by, like,
absolutely,
areas individually. Like Miami Connection.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tempted to find a copy of that just to add it in, like, my physical media library because it's so ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely. That one you could easily watch without the commentary. That we've done that before. That stands by itself.
And, like, my wife, Kiwi and I, we watched Samurai Cop, and I said, because I needed to watch it before our when we did it, and she had to get some clothes. We were doing laundry, and it was like a Saturday night. Like she's like, "All right, I'll watch." I'm like, "I'm sorry if it's not bad," but like she was sucked in on how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Like it's not that the movie's bad. It's gotta like transcend the badness to be in ridiculousness to make it so like watchable, where it becomes unintentionally funny.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But
this, however, is not unintentionally funny. This is just like
it's so delightful. Like it's like a Christmas thing every year.
Yeah,
we watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fair. And I'm tempted to check that out with the riff tracks, just because it probably would be a good one to do.
It's very funny.
If only just to see the Thumbelina one.
Yeah.
I haven't had the full experience.
Yeah, you missed the musicals. There's singing. They're singing in this one.
They're singing in Jack and the Beanstalk.
Fee,
fi, fo, fum, eyes for the blood of an Englishman. Fee, fi.
Oh, you remember that?
I think the Riff Tracks Live had the...
Yeah, the Riff Tracks live version has the Jack and the Beanstalk. And we just prefer the Thumbelina one. In a weird way.
Yeah, Thumbelina's really funny. It's so... It's just a lot.
Yeah, it's... I can't even explain it.
Now I'll have to make sure I check out the Thumbelina one. I know I want to talk a little about the Jack and the Beanstalk one, so I guess this is just me going to be blabbing.
Go for it.
But
no, that's fine. Go for
it. The Jack and the Beanstalk, I don't know. Again, there's probably more of this film that meets the eye, but I don't know if that was made specifically for this or if it was made for something else that they just threw in. I think it might be the latter, but don't quote me on that, because everyone in the quality of that part of the film is significantly better. And by that I mean, like, there's no clear ADR dubbing over the actors who are clearly not talking, like Santa.
Right.
There's like actual sets, and it looks like some sort of effort went in. It almost looks like it's remember when we were like kids and PBS would have like this is a fairy tale story that we're going to show on TV now. It's like really cheaply made, but like there's some level of effort.
Like Shelley Duvall had a series, like Fairy Tale something. I forget.
Yeah. I don't know if I
or something.
Yeah, I used to love those as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I would compare it exactly to that, but in that same sort of arena for whenever they made this in the 60s or 70s.
I think I do remember. I think one of the reasons we didn't like the Jack and the Beanstalk one is I think it did look a little more professional than the Thumbelina one.
Well, Thumbelina is so cheap. It looks like a high school production recorded or something.
Yeah.
Now I have to really check this out.
You do.
And the songs.
Yeah.
Just for the songs alone.
Corinne has to sing along to it, and it freaks out the pets.
I do it, and I do it in the most like classical type voice because it's ridiculous. Like it's supposed to be Thumbelina singing a few of the songs, and yet it sounds like a 40-year-old opera singer. And you're just like, why did they choose this type of singer for this piece? It's just like oddly formal and uncomfortable and weird. Oh God, it's great.
But with Jack, like the guy who plays the salesman who's like trying to scam people, like he's like super animated. Well, how would you like these magic beans? And I could make it. I'll take your horse and you can get these beans. And do you want the beans that Jack had? And make you like he's like super. I mean, more power to him. It makes him watchable.
Yeah, just
like,
really into it.
Yeah, the clothing is so, the costume design in that segment is so weird because it has like think of like early 70s design mixed with Oktoberfest, what people would wear to that, thinking they're or when they dress up like in like ye old Germantown Oktoberfest. Mash those two designs together, and that's what you have in this. It's very strange.
Wow. I'll have to watch that again because it's been a while since we've seen that version.
And like Jack, the what's hilarious is the giant, who is, I don't know if this is meant to be intentional, but like he is it's so oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? Misogynistic, in where like his wife comes like, woman, food, I don't like this food. Woman, get this. Woman, I'm going to take a nap now. Woman, do the. It's like,
oh wow.
Like, is his wife going to be the one that kills him?
I was going to say she killed him at the end.
like it also. I don't remember how the original story of Jack and the Beanstalk goes, but it implies that there's a whole land of giants living among the clouds. If he has a giant wife, theoretically there'll be other giants that, like, again, I'm asking too many questions of a stupid movie like this, but like
you're really trying to deep dive into it.
I know. Like, have other giants not bothered going down to like human land? Have no one ever gone up to the giants before? Although it's implied that they knew about the giants because the giants stole Jack's father's like harp or something like that, and Jack went to climb up to get it back. It's really, I don't know. I'm clearly putting too much thought into this.
I'm trying to remember what is the basic story of it. Like he plants the seed. He bought the magic beans.
Right.
Yeah.
He plants them, a big like
beanstalk
rose. He goes up it, and then he encounters a.
He steals like the magic hen, because the giant owned like a hen that could gold eggs or something like that, and then I don't know if he goes up again or if the giant chases him and falls, because Jack cuts the beanstalk and the giant falls to his death trying to get him down the beanstalk.
The giant falls to his death?
Yeah, because like he's chasing Jack and Jack goes down the beanstalk.
Like,
Jack...
I'm starting to wonder who's the bad guy here, really. Like, what did the giant do? The dude just comes, steals shit from him, leaves, and he's like, hey, give me that back. And he's like, no, kill him. Yay. What?
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen.
That is a flawed story.
I don't remember how the original fairy tale goes, but a lot of those fairy tales are awful if you think about it. Like if you look at like The Little Mermaid, everyone thinks of the Disney film. The ending of that Little Mermaid is like horrifying. She dies and turns into seaweed because she can't be with the guy that she likes.
I could be completely wrong, but I think in the original Jack and the Beanstalk, isn't it kind of implied that maybe Jack's father was killed by the giant?
Maybe that's what this one was doing.
Father tried to steal from him or something. I don't know.
He just doesn't learn.
But I feel like there was a specific reason why his dad was not in the picture, and I thought they kind of implied that maybe the giant had something to do with it.
Okay.
The takeaway was don't buy magic beans if you're a fucking dumbass. Like your mom gives you a cow. I don't remember what he was supposed to sell its milk or something. Instead, he sells the whole cow for beans or something dumb like that. Screwed his whole family over.
All right, this is what we're gonna do.
Whatever I was supposed to learn from it, I didn't. Obviously. I learned you're not supposed. First off, I don't garden, and I think that's why. That was my takeaway: is don't bother planting shit.
Okay, so I looked it up on Wikipedia. Here's what the story goes. Jack, a poor country boy, trades his family cow for a handful of magic beans, which go to a massive towering beanstalk reaching up to the clouds. Jack climbs the beanstalk and finds himself in the castle of an unfriendly giant. The giant senses Jack's presence and cries, fee, fi, fo, fum, blah, 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 blah. Outwitting the giant, Jack is able to retrieve many goods once stolen from his family, including a bag of gold, an enchanted goose that lays golden eggs, a magic golden harp that plays and sings by itself. Jack then escapes by chopping down the beanstalk. The giant is pursuing him, falls to his death, and Jack and his family prosper. So, if Wikipedia is right, and, you know, it always is, the giant was stealing stuff from Jack, who apparently was super wealthy at one point in time before the giant stole all of this stuff.
Huh. Makes total sense. Just like
there you go.
And the interesting thing about Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny is if you take those inserts out, I think the movie would be like not even 20 minutes long.
You're probably not far from the truth. I mean,
just a lot of like. I also would really like to know what's happening at the end when the kids are standing on the very long, drawn-out scene of this non-functioning fire truck with the bunny on it. I think that the kid occasionally will jump off and push it. It looks like that's what's happening. I don't think it has an engine. Because you see a kid running behind it almost constantly. So I think that it doesn't run. I think someone pushes it. And there's just, they dub it over with just, you see the kids singing, but whatever they're singing is not the song that they pipe in later. They're singing, so their mouths are moving completely separately and singing something totally
And also,
different.
what about the nodding? The nodding.
The kids that really chew the scenery.
Nodding.
Like, they're always like, wow, whoa! You know, like, the kids are over the top, like, theater for the deaf nonsense, you know, like, where it's just, like, super cheesy. And then, like, so, yeah, you hear a siren. That's what they dub over. And then the dog barking, which I don't feel the need, why they felt the need to, like, pipe in the dog barking over it.
Yeah.
They were like, let's add the sound later, and it's going to be faint singing, not what's going on in the thing. Siren and a dog barking, which that dog looks terrifying as fuck. That dog should not be around kids.
But it's the Ice Cream Bunny, of course.
I know, it's the, like, of course.
Santa says, of course.
The Ice Cream Bunny says nothing. Just kind of picks up Santa, leaves with him, and leaves all the kids there with the sleigh.
Yeah, and which is another reason I do recommend the Riff Tracks version, just because Bill Corbett's impression of what the bunny might sound like as he's laughing is really
Yeah, because he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of dances and makes weird kazoo noises or something.
And the kids almost fall off the car, too, at one point, I think.
I think that they get off and then, like, push it. I can't tell. It's really confusing, and it goes on forever.
And the park kind of looks dirty as they're driving through it.
Like, it had been raining or something earlier that day. Like, it's all shitty and
you
muddy.
can see previous tracks, so you know they probably shot it another time, too. maybe one of the kids did fall off and they had to reshoot.
The whole thing just
We killed another Timmy.
They do, and you see the kids on the ride. One of them is on like a super fast fake plastic horse, and there's no belts or anything.
Yeah. And of course, the movie starts off with these creepy elves that you never see again.
No point to that. Making
and like I love how
toys.
I love how the elves are complaining about working so hard. Like Santa's like a slave driver or something. And then, but where'd Santa go?
Yeah. They look outside, and there's just like a Serengeti. I'm like, this isn't Florida. Okay.
You know, for the longest time, I thought this movie was called Santa Claus versus the Ice Cream Bunny. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be like an Easter versus Christmas sort of thing, and, you know, hijinks ensue. Of course, it wasn't the case. But, like, with the term the ice cream bunny, I expected the ice cream bunny to actually be in this movie a little bit more instead of the last 5 minutes.
And he doesn't have any ice cream on him or anything.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not sure
I
what
don't
the ice
know why
cream
he's
comes
called
from.
the ice cream buddy.
I mean, he must be a character from the park or something. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Plus, you still haven't watched Wizzo's Christmas Circus or whatever. That's another one we need to throw on you.
It's Ohio's answer to Bozo the Clown or something.
Well, like there was a Wizzo in the Bozo show. So like he was like
Yes.
from like
Wizard.
what's that?
He was a wizard, wasn't he?
Yeah, from some Middle Eastern would not do this today sort of character.
Yeah, no, this was not nearly that good.
No.
Yeah, doobie 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 doo. Yeah, no, this guy's some just very basic ass clown whose last name was Wizziardo. That's why he's called Wizzo the Clown. And it's just this constant stream of like someone put a camera on him for an hour, gave him 5 children, so half of which were very sick.
Yeah. In fact, I think
he just wastes time.
I think that's probably where COVID came from. Who knows?
There's
a kid who is coughing throughout the entire movie.
Patient Zero was on that.
Get Fauci on the case. Let's track this Patient Zero down.
I think so. But yeah, that's another one we need to throw onto you at some point because yeah,
we have no shortage of terrible Christmas movies, and I love it.
Hey, bring it on. I haven't been broken yet. Confused? Yes. Broken? No.
All right. Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Absolutely not.
I fucking love that movie. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's fucking horrible, but I love it. I watch that every year.
What absolute nonsense.
I have to watch
I can only imagine what that would be like. Kirk Cameron Saves Christmas.
It is so bad.
Does he bring Jesus into everyone's life?
Yes, it's so self-righteous and very capitalistic. Is that what I'm thinking? Capitalism. Very pro-capitalism.
Which is ironic if Kirk Cameron is as religious as he says he is. You know, religion specific. I'm assuming is he Catholic? Or is he just Christian? Question mark.
I have no idea. I just know he's very, very, whatever he is, he's very, very.
Stay away from it, whatever it is.
Because like, to my knowledge, I'm no religious expert, but most religions are not really big on the whole capitalism idea. Just because,
Yeah. But no, he goes in it in a big way in the movie.
Yeah, very much like hey,
they're in a
big.
They're like in a mansion. They're like in a really giant house, and yeah, there's tons of presents and stuff, and yeah, he writes a black character like he thinks they should talk.
Oh my god,
which
they're
is pretty
so
bad.
Terrible.
Yeah. Now I have to see this.
It's an experience, and yeah, there's no riff tracks for this. You just watch it by itself. It is amazing.
And everybody breakdances at the end, including him. He does the one.
Yeah.
Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas, 1 star on IMDb.
And then they did the thing. I think they did a thing where they got a bunch of people who wanted to like try and say that it was good. Didn't they do that?
Yeah, they tried to review bomb it. They try to have like a negative, like a reverse review bomb of it, like trying to like have positive reviews about it. And yeah, it is an experience. I will say that it is an experience.
It is so goddamn smug.
I'm searching where it's like streaming or where can I get this? Because Lord knows.
It used to be on Amazon Prime. It may not be anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I actually bought it because I liked it so much. I'm like, no, I have to have this. This is something.
It is on Prime.
It is fantastic.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah. All right.
It's only 80 minutes. That's great.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Yeah, it actually is kind of disturbing in a weird way. It's like, it gets kind of dark.
I'm loving this like you can't believe.
Okay, you and me. We'll do a future episode on that.
Count me out.
All right.
No, she won't even watch it. We watched Cinema Snob's review of it. That's what turned me on to it. And his review's hilarious of it. But then I had to watch the full movie, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. And Corinne's like, absolutely not. So,
like, I would be no part of
so
this.
I have to watch that when she's working. So when you're doing Messiah and stuff, I'll watch it.
You watch your Messiah, Kirk Cameron.
Exactly.
He certainly thinks he is. It is his A Star Is Burns.
It really is. Yeah, it is.
You truly are.
And I won't give away too much, but he introduces the movie to drinking what is clearly an empty cup of hot cocoa, like pretending he's drinking hot cocoa. So you already know you're in for a fucking treat.
This sounds absolutely amazing.
It is. It is. It's.
Corinne's like rolling her eyes. Nope.
It's just the caucasity of it, if you're familiar with that term, of Kirk Cameron. He is so white. He is so proud. Just the caucasity of it all.
But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's an experience to behold.
I might have to watch this tonight now.
I would. You'll have to let me know when you see it.
Yeah, please live tweet. I don't know what you think of it.
Oh, I see I don't have the audio on, but I see like the preview. I see the black guy. Oh man, hello stereotype.
He dials up the black.
God,
heavily.
It's bad.
Or Kirk's idea of black.
Really, really bad.
And for one part, there he just has a coffee cup over his mouth because you clearly added the
ADR. Yeah. So that way there's a scene where two of them are talking with the cups in front of their mouth, so they could just,
They're supposed to be like conspiracy theorists?
Yeah, like Alex Jones conspiracy theorists. There's stuff like that going on in this movie too. It's crazy.
And the other guy in it was a director, like a somewhat famous-ish director, but I don't think he is anymore.
I think he even did like a Beastie Boys video or something.
Yeah.
But he's really, he's horrible.
I mean, everyone knows
he's
now.
very, very religious, very anti-trans and all that. And
And the woman who plays his wife, I don't know if it's his real wife, I think. What is his sister?
No, I think it's his sister.
But it's actually Kirk Cameron's sister.
I think so, yeah.
But I'm saying he plays the big guy's wife.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're actually married in real life.
Maybe not.
Not that I know of, but not Candace Cameron. There's a whole other crazy Cameron. There's a lot of crazy
weren't there like, I remember as a kid, there's like 5 Camerons, but like 2 actually kind of made it, and the others are just sort of there.
Yeah.
And they're still just sort of there, unfortunately.
So unfortunately, there's no ice cream bunny in this one, but I do recommend it. It's oh yeah.
Okay, I don't know what my schedule is looking like this week, but if I'm able to watch it, did you want to do it for Christmas? Not on Christmas, but prior to sometime this week?
Sure. Yeah. I'd be up for that.
Oh man.
He's actually probably pretty close to pretty close to Christmas because I gig like crazy Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and stuff.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
yeah,
you work on the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day?
Yeah, and the day before, and I think the 23rd even I have to work this year. I work a lot this year. I usually do. It's just church gigs and stuff,
Yeah.
That is a perfect time to bother him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So no, I'd be up for that. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll get back to you on that. I don't know. Because this week is kind of going to be a weird week.
Understood. Otherwise, we can save it for next year, too.
Well, I'm going to watch it.
No matter
what. I'm going to try to check this out. This is, as long as the movie is like, the worst thing a movie could be is boring. I'll take
not boring.
Yeah, I'll take a bad movie or a ridiculous bad movie over anything that's like good and boring.
Yeah. There's a few parts where it feels like it's dragging a little bit, but overall, no, it's not boring. I do not think it's boring. It's like you're just in complete disbelief. Like, what the fuck am I watching here? What is this? What?
Like, no one at any point in time said, this may not work the way you think it's going to work.
Yeah. But no, I highly recommend it. So I'm excited to hear your take on that.
Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, the ice cream bunny, going back to that, there's not to repeat myself, but this movie does that, so whatever. I don't I don't understand what the goal was for this. I don't know why they were why they thought, let's do a Santa Claus movie. Like, was this released in theaters?
No, that's a great question. And also, like, did they play it at the theme park, maybe?
I mean, I could see that being
That
like that one of the attractions.
How would they make money off of this? Yeah, like why did they save up money to make this piece of shit,
But it implies there was money pumped into this, and they
maybe they brought it to film festivals. I mean, Neil Breen is bringing his current movie to film festivals. So.
I do believe it won the Palme d'Or that year. Yes.
It says released in December 1972. So man, that's so weird.
Which is weird, I remember thinking like the Thumbelina also has like a 72-ish feel, but I feel like that insert the if I recall, wasn't that almost like 50s or 60s feeling, the one that you saw?
Yeah, it had that feel to it, yeah.
It was much earlier. So I wonder if that was just like royalty free or something and they got it somewhere and padded out their movie with it.
Let's see, I'm reading on Wikipedia here. The Thumbelina version was released on VHS, but it's different from the theatrical version. In that film, Thumbelina is shown after the Santa portion rather than during it. So
that would make sense. How?
So like, was it like? So are they implying that the VHS version played all the Santa bits, that movie ended, and then Thumbelina started? Am I understanding that right?
Doesn't make sense because at that point
he says, well, I'm going to tell you a story while we wait for this or whatever because the sled's not working. He's like, I will tell you a story. Yeah. So never to give up. Always try.
Even though there's a random story about a little girl who escapes getting married a million times.
Let's be honest, they're trying to sell as a sex slave.
Yeah, there's a lot of human trafficking in that. Weird.
Ah, okay. So I guess I'm reading on Wikipedia here. I guess the reason that Santa tells either story is to give the kids hope.
Yeah, and to keep trying.
They're hopeless. That was the issue.
I thought he was more hopeless.
Yeah,
but,
I think because the kids attempts to help Santa, and they're feeling depressed that they can't help Santa. Despite the fact that Santa got off his fat ass and started helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds more like his problem, not their problem. So.
Well, like, does Santa have like telepathy powers? Because every kid's playing. Yeah, apparently.
But yeah, it's like, call the cops, asshole.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he can't figure out how to get a sleigh working, but he can.
Let me ask the children of the world.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And like, doesn't he like slow down time where the kids like, well,
slow motion running,
and like they like stop the frame, so it's like the kids are locked in, like so they're forced to do this. Santa Claus is all about slave labor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
mind control,
pretty much, and
grooming. There's a lot of weird things going on because like not a single adult,
No. And again, wild animals. Like
where the kids get these animals? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, it's Florida. It's the Wild West over there.
True.
It's not like, hey, get your dad with the pickup truck. No. Bring a cow. That makes more sense. They're known for their strength.
Yeah.
Interesting. I opened the Wikipedia entry on Pirates World, and it was open in 1967, but then closed in 1973 because Walt Disney World opened and torpedoed anything that they would have done.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
I guess in the late 70s, a biblical theme park was to be made on that site, but the plans fell through. So now there's
Good looking
condominiums
theme
over
park.
Bible World.
Oh,
Funded by Kirk Cameron.
yeah, that just sounds awful.
A giant mechanical Kirk Cameron. Hello, welcome to Bible World. Right now, there's just a bunch of condominiums that are over the place. So,
but yeah, this was I don't know if you could call it a motion picture. I don't know if you could call it that. It's a thing that exists.
It's a bunch of music and nonsensical stories and ideas thrown together.
With Santa just complaining about it's so hot out over and over again. God, it's so hot. It's so hot. Oh, it's so hot.
oh, woe is me.
And then at one point, you're afraid that he's actually going to strip all of his clothes off. Because it's...
I also love some of the weird camera angles. Like at one point, he has his arm in this weird position.
Yeah.
And the camera is like watching the bunny come in through it. Like it's supposed to be,
It's like,
artistic.
okay, Kubrick. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. There are several there's one towards the beginning where I don't remember exactly what was going on, but Santa was in his sleigh, and it's like the camera person just fell to the ground because the angle just goes from like Santa poof, to like the sand, and it stays there for like a good 30 seconds. It's like, did something? I thought maybe
It's
something's
from
going to.
heat exhaustion, and they're like, we can't afford to waste any film. Just keep it in.
Like we gotta stretch it out. We gotta pad this thing.
Yeah, a lot of padding.
So
I also
This
love
one-
for some reason there's a narrator too, but not for much. Like just at the very beginning, and it's a very weird old sounding woman who's like,
Oh, Dad, where is Santa?
Oh, right. Yes. I
Ooh.
forgot about that. Yeah.
In his red velvet suit.
It's definitely it feels less like a movie and more like a fever dream. It really does.
it does. Well, because there's no plot, and the plot there is bare bones, if you can even call it that.
Yeah. David Lynch even watches that and goes, "What the fuck is this? I can't even follow this. What's going on here?"
like you've lost the thread, man. What's happening?
Wow. I don't know. I got nothing else to say about this film other than I've seen it, and my life is now enriched by it, I guess.
I think you should make it a regular part of your life. Get more comfortable with it, 'cause it's just so good.
I can guarantee you that's probably not going to happen. But
Well,
Riff
but
tracks. Watch
the
Riff
Riff
Tracks.
Tracks version.
Riff Tracks.
'Cause
Okay,
now
I'll
you
give you that.
It is really funny.
You've seen the pure version. Now you can watch and enjoy the Riff Tracks version.
You've seen the pure. Now watch the riff tracks.
Yes, exactly.
If you liked regular, which you didn't, you'll hopefully not hate the one with Riff Tracks.
Yeah, this is just total random thought. One of the funniest gags from the Book of Mormon, the musical,
Mhm.
was not in the show, but in the playbill that said, "You love the musical, now read the book."
Yeah,
Oh, right,
it's
yeah.
an ad. Yeah, like an ad from the actual Latter-day Saints or whatever.
Yeah.
Advertises in the playbill.
And I think they were actually proud of that too. They would, yeah.
Might as well, yeah.
Well, I mean, the Book of Mormon doesn't really it doesn't say anything bad about Mormons. It doesn't mock or really.
Oh.
It pokes fun, but it's not what's the word I'm looking for? Not chastises the religion.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much. I mean, it does sort of make fun of, I think, the whole kind of keeping down the idea of being gay. Some of that stuff's not
Oh.
great. But I mean, honestly, yeah, you might as well just try and laugh at
Cash
it.
in.
You're one of them. Yeah, why not? Probably the most exposure most of us have had to Mormon, in our whole life.
Those were was it a birthday gift? It was a birthday gift I got my wife, and when my wife was with her family, she's talking to her sister and like, Nick got me the Book of Mormon for my birthday. And her sister-in-law was like, what? It's like, no, tickets to the play. Oh, that makes more sense.
Like, worst gift ever. Yeah, we actually, when we saw it, Elder, what's his name? Elder, the like stupider one or whatever. You know, there's like the really evil one.
It's been so long. He was the one who, because there's the one who like wants to do good, but he's not. Oh yeah. And he ends up taking control of the town or something like that. Or becomes like the head.
Yeah, like that one, the one who was played by like on Broadway, played by the guy Olaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. It was Ben Platt who played it when we saw it in Chicago. Actually, It was really impressive.
Before people turned against him. Before people turned against him.
Oh, do we not like him now? What do you do?
Oh, no, I think he got like a lot of bad publicity when the Dear Evan Hansen movie came out because he reprised his role as Evan Hansen, and he was so clearly not even close to looking like a high school kid.
Oh,
that,
okay.
He got like a lot of crap for it.
Oh.
Did anybody see it? I mean,
no, it bombed.
Yeah.
Didn't help that there was like the subject matter is controversial to begin with, but like the fact that you had like a 37-year-old playing like 16. I don't know how old he is. I'm just making up numbers, but
yeah, I have no idea. I haven't seen it. I kind of avoided that whole phenomenon of Dear Evan Hansen. I don't know how, but never landed.
So. Okay. Well, I don't know. I have a homework assignment of Saving Christmas, and
Yes.
also I'll make sure I try to check out the riff track sometime. After 2 days, I'll be off for about a week and a half, so I'll no, I'm not going to have time. I have 2 kids. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to have time to do anything. But I'll try to put that in to check it out there. So, excellent.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming on and bringing this idea to the table here.
Are you really thanking us, though? I don't know if you're really thanking us.
I think this isn't your last brush with the ice cream bunny. I think he'll be back.
Well, you know what? We can do a ham radio show of Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny, our version of it. And instead of Thumbelina, he'll tell the story of Santa Claus conquers the Martians.
There we go.
Ooh, that'll be the insert.
There we go. Yes.
So
Sounds
there.
good.
We've
Sounds
just
like
improved this movie tremendously. So, all right. Well, thanks again, and thanks for listening. Whoever's bothered with listening to this. This has been the All New Culture Cast. Next week we will talk about Twilight. We'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye.
You've been listening to the All New Culture Cast. Follow us on Twitter. Drop us an email at nick.culturecast@gmail.com. We can't promise we'll read it. Theme music by Dana Vodovaz. Check out his work on YouTube at Vodovaz Music Productions. This has been a Saltwater production. Original material copyright 2022. Thanks for listening.
I think that needs to be our next project. I think that would be...
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be
Thanks.
all for that. I don't think we'll get it done for this Christmas, but that could be a
That's
goal
okay.
for
That's
Christmas
all right.
23.
Not with that attitude, we won't.